(1909), the Edwardian Golden Age. Gentile civilization had come to England, the continent, and the eastern United States. New York rivaled London and Paris as one of the great metropolises of the world. Albert Einstein had expounded his theory of relativity back in 1905. And science had brought us the wonders of the modern world. Culture and refinement had arrived on the east coast of America. Caruso was singing Pagliacci at the Met. Arturo Toscanini was conducting. The Barrymores were performing. And the Ziegfeld Girl was the rage. 1909 in the western part of the 46 United States was not so refined. The surviving Indian warriors were now being rounded up by the U.S. Army. In Washington, William Howard Taft, 300 pounds of pure Republican, was president, and life was comfortable. In other parts of the country, men were fighting each other and the elements. In the New York department stores, a lady could buy maxis and boots and live in style. Out west, they didn't think about style, just living. Eastern Empire builders had secured their fortunes, the Morgans, Vanderbilts, Carnegies. There were empires in the West, too, such as the great McCandless Ranch. But these huge ranches were held together only by having enough men and guns. Notre Dame teams were playing football with N. Newt Rockne catching the forward pass. In the Arizona Territory, another team, the Arizona Rangers, were busy just trying to keep the peace. Anna Pavlova, prima ballerina of the Russian ballet, was dancing Swan Lake. The dance hall girl in the Klondike Gold Rush Saloon was somewhat different. By 1909, still photographs had come to life. Motion pictures had been born with the great train robbery. While that make-believe drama was on the movie screens, 9 men crossed the Rio Bravo into Texas. The turbulent years between the Civil War and the turn of the century brought out the best in some people, but in others, it brought out the worst. Example, O'Brien, a half-breed Apache born of a Chiricahua mother and Irish father, a professional gunfighter, one of the last of his kind. Pop Dawson rode with the James Boys in Kansas and Missouri, said to have murdered more than a dozen men, one for as little as $7. Trooper, name unknown, a backshooter, considered a coward, reputed to have been a cavalry soldier sometime in the past, but not to the personal knowledge of his Confederates. William Fane, younger of the Fane brothers, favors a shotgun, a greener for its bloody killing effect at short range. James William Duffy, at age 14, killed his first man, who was an admirer of his prostitute mother, dead shot with a rifle. William DeVries, young Billy, not quite 21. This raid was thought to have been his first outlaw act. Walt DeVries, his older brother by 20 years. He looks more like an Iowa farmer than a professional killer. John Goodfellow, maybe the worst of them. An indiscriminate killer. Women, children, no consequence at all. Prefers to work close. Favors a razor-edged machete. John Fane, sometimes peace officer and bounty hunter. Served with distinction during the Spanish-American War. Professional soldier thereafter. Now between wars. Currently, banks, trains, killings, and responsible for organizing the infamous McCandless raid.
Morning, Pancho.
Good morning.
Charles, you need some air. Time to get up, Mr. Jeff.
Delilah, I'm naked.
I seen you naked the day you was born and many times thereafter. Ryder's coming. Is you getting up?
Yes, ma'am. Grab his head. Grab his head.
Right, now, hold him.
Chico!
Boy.
Chico! Chico!
Hey! Come on! Now, I know you'd like to see Miss Stubby ride that bronc again, but go fetch me them eggs like I asked you to. Go ahead now. Hurry up. Stranger's coming.
Mr. Jeff will be a little late. You make sure you have a half a dozen or so fresh eggs for him, Moses Brown.
I've already done that, woman. Miss Martin.
I'll take care of that boy.
Yes, ma'am.
Why, this is ridiculous.
Breakfast, Miss Martha, nice and hot.
Thank you, Delilah. But it's hot. Just a minute, Delilah. Bert, this is 1909. There just can't be rustlers.
Can be, Ms. McCandles. I'm 42 years old, and I fought in the Lincoln County War. It's just not that long ago that... Why, it's just 15 years ago himself, Mr. McCandles hung...
Your breakfast is getting cold, Miss Martha. Some lovely flowers in the garden, Delilah. I wonder would you ask Maria to cut them for me?
Yes, sir.
You were saying, Bert?
I'm just saying, Ms. McCandles, we're close enough to that Mexican border to...
Spit.
Yes, ma'am. That close. And we're losing a lot of cattle.
Let me think about it.
All right, ma'am.
Oh, Bert! There are some men riding in. We could use some short help, if you like the look of them.
Yes, ma'am.
Time again.
The ranch sure is a deserted-looking place during the roundup.
Can I help you, man?
We heard you was hiring.
Was, but you're late.
Too late?
Right so.
Now, this place surely does bespeak of a great deal of money, don't it?
Anything else I can do for you?
Trouble with money, though, is that there's always somebody who wants to take it away from you.
I said, is there anything else I can do for you, mister?
Still, that's the only problem with it. And ain't that the awful, bloody truth?
Billy, you stay close to me here, real close.
Miss McCandles, you want that kid alive? Don't you be a damn fool. Hey, Sonny!
Hey, Trooper!
Yeah! Hey, O'Brien! The boy! Why, you mangy fellow.
Breed!
You're no good to us, Dad.
I can wait. Vane, I don't like the name Breed.
I'll try and remember that.
Give me that. Come here.
All right.
Lay down! Come on! Let me down!
Get the doctor, then find my son.
And himself, your husband?
I have no husband. Take him to my bed. Please be careful with him.
Oh, Mexico! There ain't nothing they can do to us here.
The Mexicans can.
Jeffrey McCandles, can you hear me? This fool doctor says you're going to die, but I say you are not. I taught you better manners than to make a liar out of your mother, Jeffrey McCandles.
He's just sleeping, Martha.
I know that. Delilah, there's a big red strongbox in the attic. I want it. Yes.
Now,
are seeking permission from the Mexican government at the highest possible levels, Mrs. McCandles. When we receive that permission, we are prepared to enter Mexico with howsoever many troops as are acceptable to the Mexican government, and to deliver the ransom wherever and to whomever directed. I am told that there is $1 million in that box.
Buck, what about you?
Speaking for the Rangers or for myself?
For yourself.
I got 10 of my best men with me. I'd like to go after the boy myself. If you say so, Martha, I'll take that boxing.
I am grateful to you both. But I don't think this is a job for the Rangers, Buck. Nor for the Army, sir. It is, I think, going to be a very harsh and unpleasant kind of business. And will, I think, require an extremely harsh and unpleasant kind of man to see to it.
No, sir. No, sir, I ain't. Haven't butted into anybody's business since I was 18-year-old. At which time it almost got me killed. Ain't gonna start that again. What's the matter? Oh, what'd he have to go and do that for?
You got any last words, Scotsman?
Aye. Give me my bonnet. My head's cold. All right, now let's get on with the hanging.
Howdy. Got you kind of surrounded, haven't they?
This your business, mister?
What is he, a murderer or a horse thief?
He's a sheep farmer.
Phew, that's where that horrible odor comes from.
That's right.
How about the boy? You gonna hang him too, or just beat him up some more?
Mister, you shouldn't butt into something that's none of your business. You really shouldn't.
I think you're right, friend. Man shouldn't butt into anything that ain't his own affair. Sheep farmer? You want to sell them sheep?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's see. I'll give you 100 now and 300 when I get them to market.
But that's highway robbery.
Well, maybe you think you're going to get a better offer for them today.
I'll take it. With one proviso.
What's that?
I'll go with the sheep.
Good. You're working for me.
You go ahead. You go right ahead. If there's anything I enjoy more than hanging a sheep herder, it's hanging somebody who sticks his nose into my business. Go on. You try to cut that rope.
No, you got me scared. You do it. Dog!
Get him off! Get him off!
Dog!
Just who in the hell do you think you are?
Jacob McCandles.
Oh, I thought you were dead, Mr. McCandles.
Not hardly. You gonna cut him down? Now his hands. "200 miles south, Bar MC. Foreman's name's Gonzalez. Tell him I sent you. Take the boy with you."
Thank you, sir. Come along, son.
You follow him. I'll hunt you down and kill you. Every mother's son of you. Come on, dog.
Señor McCandles!
Hola, Chihuahua.
Para usted, señor.
Mr. McCandles.
Thanks, Joe. Hank,
She's in there, Mr. McCandles, waiting.
what happened to your spurs?
Oh, they don't work on these newfangled velocipedes.
Oh. Well, see that they get my gear out of that car.
Yes, sir.
Martha? It's been a long time. It's good to see you again.
You've changed, Jacob.
Not you. You're as young and lovely as ever.
I called you, Jacob, because your grandson has been kidnapped. You didn't know you had a grandson? You have, by your son, Jeffrey. And Jeffrey has been badly wounded by the kidnappers.
Will he live?
This is the ransom note. The blood on it is Jeffrey's.
Will he live?
Yes. I will not contemplate otherwise.
Do we... You have $1 million?
Yes, and many times that. Hank,
Yes, ma'am.
will you bring in the strong box, please? Set it down here on the table. That's all.
Yes, ma'am.
Is this the way you want it?
Yes. They're very dangerous men. They've already killed 10 people. Many of them you knew. Juan and his family.
Dina and the little boy?
Moses Brown.
Oh, Mose. Lousy cook.
Jacob, as I said, they're very dangerous and violent people. And I don't think we've got any other choice than to give them what they've asked for.
I agree. But you know that, pay or not, we run the risk of never seeing the boy again.
I understand.
Well, follow the map until met. That's easy. I'll need food for a week, water for 10 days, 3 pack horses, and a good mule.
Waiting for you outside.
Martha, you didn't happen to think of my greeners, the double barrels. Oh. Oh, you brought Betsy. Pays to be careful. Well, now let's see if I've forgotten anything. Oh, I'll need a piece of clothing that the boy has worn recently. His?
Yes.
Huh? Hank, who picked the mule?
I did.
Pack it.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget the rest of the gear.
No, sir.
Hello, Buck.
Oh, you old horse thief! I thought you was dead for sure by now.
That'll be the day. Thinking of taking a trip?
Hell, $1 million is a lot of money, Jacob. I thought we might go with you.
In those?
They're faster than a horse. They'll go farther and last longer. It's 1909, Jacob.
Meaning in my way's old-fashioned.
Meaning I'm offering my help if you'll have me.
Well, thanks, Buck, but I'll go it alone.
Well, suit yourself, Jacob.
What about me?
James?
Good morning, Daddy. It's been some time since I've seen you. 10 years, I think.
9 years and 4 months. But you're welcome to come along, son.
I am moved by your faith in someone you haven't seen since he was 16 years old. Daddy.
Daddy?
Daddy.
Daddy. Well, son, since you haven't learned to respect your elders, it's time you learn to respect your betters. Oh! Oh!
If you weren't my father.
Go ahead. I give you leave. You're going with me. I hope you can use that hog leg better than you can fight.
Does that suit you, Daddy?
You can call me father. You can call me Jacob. You can call me Jake. You can call me a dirty son of a bitch. But if you ever call me Daddy again, I'll finish this fight. Makina?
Senor?
Tell Sam Sharpnose I want to see him. Tell him the same place as the last time, and all he needs is his saddle. Get yourself a good horse. Oh, Tequina.
Sí.
Bring a horse back.
Seguro, senor.
Where's your brother? He ought to be here with you.
He'll be here.
I tried to tell you about them horses, Jacob. Now you take these here automobiles.
Jacob, this is your son, Michael.
Father, good to see you again. He's a mite skittish, isn't he, Father? The little fella's still alive, Mother.
Are you sure?
I saw him. The kidnappers were in the Chillicothe Flatlands, 20 miles from Coyamay Pass, 5 hours ago. Using the automobiles, I believe the Rangers can get to the pass long before the kidnappers and set a trap for them. You want to chance it, Mother?
Buck?
No matter what happens, I think they'll kill the boy sooner or later. I've got the best rifleman in Texas with me. That means in the world. With luck at, say, 200 yards, I think maybe we can kill every one of those animals before they hear the shots that did it. I think it's worth a gamble.
It's very daring. Yes. Yes, I'll chance it. What do you think, Jacob?
Suit yourself, Martha.
I was asking your opinion, Jacob.
No. You made up your mind. You made your decision alone. You live it alone.
I was wrong. You haven't changed, have you, Jacob McCandles?
Not one bit.
Do it!
You still want me to take this box in?
Yes. If they fail, it falls to you.
You coming along?
No. I'll go with them.
Doc, let's go. I hear him. Sam?
Morning, Jacob. I brought the saddle.
There's your horse. Going hunting, Sam.
Hunting for what?
Men.
I don't hunt Apaches. I don't hunt my own people. You remember that, Jacob.
They kidnapped my grandson, Sam. I don't know what color they are, and I don't care.
I have no gun.
Close or far?
Close. My eyes. No good.
Me too.
Any sign of the kidnappers, son? Couldn't see anything moving for miles.
Good, and we must be ahead of them.
There's a narrow pass at the end of the valley. I think it's a good place for us to trap them.
I'm for it. Buck, not knowing where the kidnappers are, we can't chance that pass. They're young fools.
And I'm an old one. But we're gonna get that boy. We'll hide these machines up at the end of the canyon. This is a good place for the ambush.
For an ambush, all right. And we're it.
What happened to that crazy bicycle?
That
I think he crashed into that canyon.
Let's get him out of here. Come on.
They've had enough, John. They ain't gonna be able to follow us anymore.
Let's sting him a little more. And he'll come through with the money.
That crazy kid.
Yeah. The horses! Everybody get to them horses! Move it! Grab that kid!
Damn it, Pop, the next time I tell you to tie that kid up, don't be worried about hurting him.
Yeah, I hear you.
Buck.
The boy?
We don't know.
My son, Michael?
We don't know. There was an explosion southeast of here.
Well, do you have any water?
No.
Well, I'll give you half of ours. As soon as I can, I'll telegraph that you're walking in.
Going south, it's going to be some time before you get to a telegraph station. I'm going to have to take one of your mounts. Send for help. Some of my men are hurt bad.
No, I'll need them. Anything else?
No. No, you've been more than generous, Mr. McCandles.
I think so, Buck. 15 years ago, I'd have killed you for risking my grandson's life. If I find him dead, I'll still kill you. You going along? Now, the last time I asked you that question, you said no, and you said it in a loud and clear voice. Now, I'm asking you a question. You coming along?
You're damn rights I am, Father.
Throw a blanket on him.
I can ride without a blanket.
I'm not worried about your butt. It's his back. Come on.
something down there. Is that it?
That's it. Well, here, you take the mule down the long way. I don't want to lose him even by accident. You go with him.
I'm going down there.
You'll go where you're told.
Do this, do that. I'll do as I damn well please.
You do what your father tells you. Every time he tells you, you might come through this thing alive. Maybe even save the boy's life. Otherwise, you're gonna get yourself killed. Don't matter to me, but you probably get him killed, too. That does.
Oh, Father, am I glad to see you.
You ain't dead?
No,
No broken bones?
I don't think so.
Take off your glasses.
My what?
Your goggles. That's for scaring me out of 10 years of my life, which I can't spare.
I had to be still. I didn't know who was moving around up there.
You hurt?
No.
That's for risking my grandson's life. You do that again and I'll break every bone in your body.
Father, the next time...
Yeah?
The next time, I won't take off my goggles.
Oh.
You all right?
Was.
For an old mule, he's got quite a kick, don't he?
I think he was using brass knuckles.
Better mount up before we lose him. Wonder what the hell he has in store for us next. You know, that's a dirty habit, if you ask me.
Nobody asked you.
Pa?
Yeah?
You need to wear glasses, do you?
Just to see with.
Pa?
Mm-hmm.
They say that Ma booted you out because you had a weakness for the ladies. Is that true? I mean, no offense, but I find that hard to believe.
What do you find hard to believe?
James, cut it out.
I mean, maybe before you got old, you was quite a lady.
Matter with your leg?
Nothing.
You've been favoring it all day. What's the matter with it?
I got hit by some buckshot, that's all.
Take down your pants.
Are you on the level?
You're gonna take down your pants, or do I have to do it for you?
You and who else?
Dog. Boy, what a beautiful pattern. He must have been real close to you. Will you shut up? That's a deep one. Sam, you know what he did?
Forgot to duck?
He stuck his butt up, that's what he did. Boy, when you're in that kind of a gunfight, keep your butt down. That's the thing to remember. There's always some bustard on the other side that's got enough of a sense of humor to shoot you there instead of in the head every time.
How about a shot of whiskey?
Yeah, where is it? that them?
Yep. Maybe 8 hours ahead of us.
All of them?
Yep.
They're not trying to cover their tracks, that's for sure.
Sam, I got a hunch we're being followed.
Near or far?
Well, far, I feel it more than I know it.
I'll go see.
Where'd you get those saddles?
Found them.
All right, you two. Grab yourself a saddle. Hurry it up. Wouldn't want to lose you, children.
We're being followed. You were right.
How many?
3 or 4.
You see him?
No, but I got close enough to hear him. They're still a couple hours behind.
Couple hours. You better cool off that horse, Sam. We'll take a break here.
Give me a swig of that water.
See to your horses first.
I'll take him.
What kind of a gun is that you got hanging around your belly, Michael?
It's a Bergman, 1911.
1911? It's only 1909.
Pre-production model, Father. We own some stock.
Why is it so funny shaped?
The shell's let into a magazine, Father. The magazine into the handle of the gun. Gas-operated, you see.
Gas-operated?
It shoots real fast.
Well, Michael, can you shoot?
Proficiently, Father.
Well, as many times as you can before this hits the ground. Like maybe once? Well, Michael, you were supposed to shoot.
With this?
It's a gun, isn't it?
Well, yes, of course.
Well, shoot it.
But, Father...
Boy, you need a keeper.
Paul, I wouldn't come out just yet.
Sam, I want to offer my personal apologies. You can get up now.
I'm not coming out. Not till you say I can shoot back.
He fired his 6 shots.
Paul!
Stop interrupting. Put that thing away. That damn mule. If he busts up that box, Michael, you... Ouch.
Till you're used to the safety on this,
Being
really...
dry, you better help your father.
Oh. Father, I...
Proficient, eh? Now, what was it you were trying to tell me?
That there were 8 shots in that gun.
Oh, thanks. Give me a hand here.
Father, there has been a misunderstanding. When I said that I could shoot proficiently, I meant with this.
With that?
Yes, sir.
Make a target.
That tall tree there. The edge of the small broken branch.
Son, that's over 400 yards.
Nearer 5.
Well, if you can shoot that far, a quarter of a mile straight along the edge of my nose is a mountain buck. Shoot it.
I don't kill to make a point, Father.
Michael, there's 2 reasons to kill. Survival and meat. We need meat. Oh, it's too late. That's good shooting. Not bad.
Father, you want to try a shot? Scope set for 500 yards.
Son, I couldn't see that far. Sam? Give me a hand packing that mule.
Michael, let me see that handgun. It sure is something.
Damn.
Something wrong, Father?
Well, I can sleep cold, Eat raw meat, even raw fish, but come evening, I sure miss my hot coffee. Open me up a can of them peaches. Hey, quite an improvement. I'll bet you could almost get that fancy gun out of that fancy holster before some fast gentleman with an old-fashioned six-gun blew a hole in you.
Oh. You know what I think? A spring. A spring at the bottom of the holster.
It might work. Sure spent a lot of time with this thing. Michael, do you really think that little Jake is still alive?
What did you call him?
He called him Little Jake, Father. Mom insisted.
Well, I'll be damned. You didn't know he was named after you, did you?
No, I didn't.
Well, I guess it's kind of hard to keep in touch. I mean, you run out on your family that way.
You never hear that at home. You're short on ears and long on mouth.
Will you ever learn to can it, James?
Well, you sure are respectful of his feelings, I'll say that for you. Me?
He was right.
Yeah. That's the trouble.
Oh, thanks. What's the boy like, Michael?
He's like you and James, Pa.
Like me and James? Still 4 or 5 of them?
Yep, but they haven't closed in yet. They're being real quiet.
How close?
Maybe another hour. There's one closer, though, right behind your head. I don't know whether he's with them or not. He sits his horse out there about 200 yards. He waits. He listens.
Wonder what he wants.
I could kill him, Jacob. Real easy.
In cold blood?
Oh, you're squeamish, are you? Well, between your brother's love of pretty toys and your high moral tone, I hope you don't get killed before this thing's over. We'll wait.
You won't have to. He's coming in.
James, come on.
Hello, the camp. Can I come in?
Come on in. And welcome.
Well, I was hoping for a cup of coffee, but you're running a cold camp here.
Yep. How about a peach?
No, that hurts my teeth.
Well, I got hooked on these when I was a yonker. Could never get my fill.
Oh, hell, mister, you don't need that. I'm not a damn fool. I know you got 3 or 4 men out there watching me. Can I move my hand?
Go ahead.
That's my bona fides.
Well, I hope that boy don't catch cold. That would cause me great annoyance and displeasure.
Mister, that just scares the hell out of me. The thought that you might be annoyed.
Glad to hear that. Now, did you come here to give me a message or just to pass the time of day?
From here, you go to Escondera. You wait there till you hear from us.
You've been following us 2, maybe 3 days. Why did you wait so long?
I've been following you. I've been waiting right here, just like the map says.
Oh?
Hey, that the money? Open her up. I'd like to look at it.
Help yourself. Just as soon as you bring in the boy.
Who are you?
They say I work for the McCandles.
The boy mean anything to you?
Never laid eyes on him. But I'm being paid to bring him back alive or you dead. Each and every one of you. I'd rather bring the boy back. That's easier. But when it comes right down to it, don't matter to me. I'll earn my pay one way or the other. Now, how about you? Are you the big chief or one of the little Indians?
Oh, just a little Indian, just a messenger boy.
Well, you've delivered the message, that's all.
There's more. I'm in here alone. You've been followed like think. You best stay right on your toes. You be real tough, real loose. What you got in that box is too big to keep a secret. And the thing is this. You got to deliver that box to us. You got to put it right in our hands. You understand? Good intentions won't buy you nothing but that boy's corpse. It's just as simple as that. Somebody takes that box away from you. We won't be understanding. We won't wait. We won't try again. I'll just send that boy's body back to you in a basket. You understand? Mister, I said, do you understand me?
I understand.
Jacob.
What's the matter?
I make big mistake. In that stand of trees, there's two men.
They'll have heard where we're going. Kill him. Dog, go with him. Bring in the horses and get that stuff packed.
Yeah!
Well?
I'm getting older. There were two men, I killed one.
Damn. Means they'll hit us at Escondero for sure.
Escondero, where have I heard that name before?
Boomtown. Oil.
Well, that cuts it.
Yeah, must be a celebration.
Town will be loaded with strangers.
Ain't this a little showy, Pa? I mean, that big red box and all the guns out?
I hate secrets. Never knew one to be kept. They've all heard what's in that red box, and they all want it. What we're doing by this ostentatious display is telling them they can't have it. Hell, we may be saving some poor miscreant soul's life by doing this. Maybe even our own.
Well, unpack the piggy bank and the rest of our gear. Hey, Chamaco! Lleven los caballos. When they fiesta in this town, they really fiesta. What's the matter with you?
He's the one got away, Jacob. Want me to get him?
No. We'll keep an eye on him. Probably a lot more.
Dog.
Feels like it's full of rocks. I'm gonna get me a big private room with a big soft bed and
One big room and one big bed for all of us. Our money doesn't grow on trees. Give us a room.
The dog is all right, but we do not allow Indians.
He's with me.
No Indians.
À, ly hôn đó bà. Bà, kiên hôn rồi à.
No Indians?
I'll sleep in the barn.
The Jacob McCandles?
That's right.
My apologies, Mr. McCandles. I thought you was dead, sir.
Dead? Next man says that to me, I'm gonna shoot, so help me. Dog!
Bring it up. Put it over there in the corner. Oh, don't tell me it's that heavy.
It sure is. I never knew money could weigh so much.
What time is it? Can't believe I got two sons who don't own a watch.
Never wanted to throw it out of. Pretty near dark.
Yep, 5 o'clock.
Man, take a look at Babylon. They're gonna have themselves a real party tonight. I wish I could dance me a jig with a pretty lady.
Why not?
Oh, because of the box.
Yeah, and the men who followed us in. We're walking into trouble.
What do you do when cockroaches get in the woodwork, Michael?
Smoke them out?
That's right.
Why not wait until they make a move?
Because waiting's good for them and bad for us. You get impatient, nervy, careless, maybe dead. I've seen it. Besides, you two children haven't had the experience for that sort of thing. And I don't have the patience. So we're gonna invite them here tonight.
Now, Father, I think that
You think? Michael, your thinking's already cost us some lives. I intend to hang on to mine. Your father got us this far because he knows what he's doing. So for the next 24 hours, why don't you both just keep your mouths shut and listen to him? That's more words than I spoke since I know you.
Gentlemen, agreed? All right, Sam. I want you to go down and take a look at the horses. Make yourself seen around the stables. And tonight, James, you go out and have yourself a real good time. And when I leave this room, Michael, you'll be the sitting duck. With only you between them and that box, they'll think it's going to be like taking candy away from a baby. Tonight, Sam, there's going to be a disturbance out on the street. I want you to come over the roof and into the window.
But you tell him not to shoot me, not even by accident.
Yeah,
I heard him. Father, you know what you're letting yourself in for.
There's a little 8-year-old boy somewhere out there. Scared, lonely, and probably wondering what's happened to his world. We came here to find him and take him home, alive if possible. That's what I intend to do. He's right about one thing. He'll be all alone down there.
No sweat.
All right, Sam, you better pick up another shotgun. A greener if possible. Now, I'm gonna take myself a nap. You wake me up 9 o'clock for sure. Now, you two young fools, be careful tonight. Because if you get yourself killed, your mother'd never let me hear the end of it. Por favor, amigo. Pardon me. Are you of these oil drillers?
Yep.
Well, could you tell me which one is the orneriest in your outfit?
Oh, that's easy. Mr. Sweet. That portly gentleman right over there with the beard.
Thank you. Mr. Sweet?
Yes?
May I?
You shouldn't have done that.
You were right.
You're a little overmatched, aren't you? You want some help?
No.
You better quit being unfriendly, mister.
Sam's made it, Pa.
Well, it's about time. Hold it a minute, friend. I think there's been a mistake. Have you ever been to Nacogdoches?
Nacogdoches? No.
Strange. Pardon me.
But I ain't never been to Nacogdoches.
Damn it, mister. I believe you.
You're next. Please sit down, sir.
Thank you.
Say, I was looking at... Do I read right?
Oh, yes, sir. Genuine hot showers, imported all the way from St. Louis. The only one of its kind between Dallas and Mexico City.
Ah.
I highly recommend it, senor.
¿Dónde?
Over there.
Muchísimas gracias.
Pase.
Hey, how about it? Let's get out of here.
After we finish this dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Tengo una vaca lechera.
No es una vaca cualquiera.
Made de leche condensada.
Ay, qué
vaca cancelada.
Qué
Colón, colón.
Colón,
Tulín, tulín. Oh, man. They ought to have one of these in every barber shop in the world. Bastante, maestro. Be through in a minute, mister.
Take your time, mister.
Man, I smell as sweet as lilies of the valley right now.
I'm in no hurry, friend. You just take your time. Muchacho.
Sí, señor.
Venga aquí.
Sí, señor.
There's a canteen at the far edge of town named Sanchez. You know it?
Sí, señor.
You go there and buy me a bottle of tequila.
Pero la cantina está aquí cerca.
Now, where else, mind you? Now, they have a brand special for me. Now, that's what I want. You go fetch it.
Sí, señor.
Well, guess I'm finished.
You stay right where you are. Unless you want to hurry things. Take your choice.
No hurry. No hurry at all. But I could use those clothes over there. I'm getting a little cold.
You don't shut up and stay where you are. It'll get a lot colder.
Here. Protect yourself with this.
Why didn't you buy me a drink now?
I thought we was leaving.
Later.
Hmm.
Am I too heavy?
No, not at all.
Hey, you. That fancy holster on. Yeah, you. You got my woman.
Sorry.
That's my woman.
All right, friend.
Hey, don't turn your back on me while I'm talking to you.
My apologies, sir, if I've...
Shut up!
Yes, sir.
Well, you sure don't row very easy, Sonny.
You know something? You are a coward.
Yeah. Yeah, you're a coward. A live coward. Now let's hear you say it.
All right. I'm a coward.
Hey, I think I finally said something to rile the boy.
Sure did.
Well, friend, that's it. No hard feelings.
The hell there ain't. Sam? Anybody hurt? What's the matter?
Shotgun blast broke the lock, Jacob.
Newspaper clippings. I killed a man for newspaper clippings. Where's the money, Father?
Where is it, Daddy?
You think I stole it? You think I stole it, Michael?
Tell the Indian to go for a walk.
Go for a walk, Sam.
You sure, Jacob?
Sure, take the dog with you. Go with him, dog. Now what?
Where's the money, Daddy?
You go to hell. James? Now, boys, you know that's no way to treat your old daddy. Shucks.
Can I come in now?
Come on in. Well, there ain't no money. There never has been. That's right, never has been. It was your mother's decision and mine that we take the boy and not pay for him.
My mother's decision?
I don't believe you.
There were 7 McCandles people killed, 1 crippled. Your own brother shot, maybe crippled, maybe even dead. And my grandson kidnapped. I ain't gonna pay him for that. Neither's your mother.
Thought I knew her.
Not hardly.
Can't be done, Pa. They'll kill little Jake for sure.
Not if we kill them first.
There you are, Jacob, just like new.
Quiet, dog. What are you snooping around for?
I ain't snooping. I come to get you. Well, your horses are saddled out and back, so let's go.
Where to?
I'll take you there. That's all you need to know. Except if you don't have the money. Or if I ain't back within 18 minutes from now. Or if somebody tries to follow us to the meeting place. Or tries to keep us from leaving after we get the money, we'll kill that little boy.
Well, I ain't gonna give you the money till I get the little boy. Now, how you gonna do it?
We'll have a rifle on him. With a real fine sharpshooter behind it. With one of them fancy new telescopic sights. From the time you set eyes on him until 1 hour after we vamoose, you won't know where our man is. And we won't be able to tell him not to shoot, even if we were so inclined. Something goes wrong, that little boy's dead. Sure as shooting.
Well, give us a couple of minutes to pull ourselves together.
Well, the front's being watched. I'll be out and back myself.
"18 minutes means they're close by. James, give me back my watch. Don't you ever return things you borrow?
Full of pictures.
Yeah. Michael, the sharpshooter's yours. Kill him.
How?
Well, get lucky. Or better still, pray that I get lucky and make him miss the first shot. I'll give you about 10 seconds to see his powder flare, locate him, and keep him from shooting again. Nothing to it.
Well, let's get go. Where's the other one? There's supposed to be 4 of them.
He's dead. We had to pay a price to keep that box for you and your friends.
I was told to bring in all of you or none of you, so as we could keep an eye on you, understand? No loose ends.
Well, he's dead.
I want to see his body.
All right. He's laid out with the rest of them down at the jailhouse.
Jailhouse?
Right over there.
Jailhouse.
Come on, let's go see him. We haven't got all night.
Never mind. It ain't important. You gents is getting a little nervous, ain't you?
Let's go. Sam, wish it were a little later.
Uh-huh.
Pitchfork rain right now would be in our favor.
Lightning might help.
Might hurt, too.
Hey, what's that?
Too late to do him any good. There's another one inside. He's dead, too. The night watchman. Say, you ain't looking too good. Sight of blood bother you or something?
Only my own.
Oh. Well, this is where everybody stops. Except you. You take that box in alone. You'll be met at the other end.
Well, Sam, they say the elk in Montana are big as buffalo this year. You ought to go hunt them when this is over.
I look forward to that. I wish they were buffalo.
Yeah. Times change. Give me that mule. James?
I see him.
Dog.
Good to see you made it.
Yeah, we've had a full day. Guess he don't like anybody behind him. Neither do I. All right, that goes for you too, Fatty. Get out where I can see you. You must figure I'm a real dangerous man.
Will, come on down.
I told you to move, Fatty.
Dog.
that?
Call your dog off.
Get him off! Dog. Now call off yours.
The box. Open it up.
The boy.
Will?
Stay.
Open it up.
Take that hood off. I'd like to see what I'm buying.
I just saw something in your eyes I don't like. I saw a foolish thought. You understand me. Anything happens, anything at all, your fault, my fault, nobody's fault. My little brother will blow that kid's head right off. It's as simple as that. No matter who else gets killed, that boy dies. A shotgun misses him, it don't matter. You already know about the rifle on him. That won't be as messy as a shotgun at 3 feet, but that boy will be just as dead. You understand me? Say it.
I understand.
Now open it up.
That's the stuff that dreams are made of.
What's $1 million look like, John?
Now you understand. Anything goes wrong, anything at all. Your fault, my fault, nobody's fault. It don't matter. I'm gonna blow your head off. It's as simple as that.
What do you say? I can't hear him.
No matter what else happens, no matter who gets killed, I'm gonna blow your head off.
Something wrong, John?
Kill him, boy!
Dog!
Come on, little Jake.
Run!
Give me that shotgun.
Will?
He's dead.
I want a shotgun.
Hurt?
Yeah.
Put your finger there.
You hurt?
No, I'm scared.
So am I. But don't let them know it.
You ever fire a gun?
No, sir.
Well, use it if you have to.
Yes, sir.
Now, when I start firing, you hightail it out there and find James.
Yes, sir.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Boys outside, kill him! Hear that? They got the boy.
The hell they did. That's my Derringer.
James! Uncle James!
Jake, get out of here! Hide! The stables!
That sound like a Derringer?
I wouldn't. Holster it. Raise your hands.
The other's broke.
That'll do just fine. Now turn around. Real slow. I hear you killed 2 good men in a fair fight tonight. Is that right?
No. 3 counting you.
Prove it.
That sound like a boy screaming? Wonder how he's gonna get it. With a bullet or a machete like the Indian did.
I wouldn't.
You come close, mister, but no cigar.
are you?
Jacob McCandles.
I thought she was dead.
Not hardly. Michael, that's the second time tonight you've saved my life.
The first time I was a little slow.
You mean that? It was nothing. Jacob here took care of that, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes, sir?
are you my grandfather?
Yes, sir, I sure am. James?
Dad,
Sounds better.
let's go home.
Good idea.